doing tonight. So tonight I am doing some late night drawing. I should this have enough. It's a little weak. Try this again. Yo, what's going on? Tonight I am working panels, doing some getting some work done tonight. Been working on that big painting. But how have you been? It's going along pretty well. I'm doing pretty good. I figured I'd do some late night drawing and work on some panels. Working on anything tonight? How you doing? Uh, JFJW. I'll just call you Junior. How you doing? If that's okay. Unless you prefer anything else. Samantha Grams. How are you doing, Samantha? Tabako. How you doing, Tabako? Rye that guy. How are you doing tonight? I try to answer to the stream and the comments as much as possible as I draw, so the goal tonight is to ink this entire page. I did get 4 pages done yesterday. Good. Well, 3, but it was 2 normal pages and 1 splash page, so technically 4. Yeah, I'd say 4. Yeah. Cool. All right, Jerry. I'm working on my manga, Volume 3 of Undergod, right now. I can't tell what's going on, but I figured, if I'm going to work on it, why not go live for a bit? It's kind of late, but I like working at night. I saw some good looking women cartoons. Yeah. This is October in my manga. Volume 1 and 2 are available at my website. Physical copies on Volume 1. Currently, I'm working on the physicals for volume 2. Getting those together. Well, I guess uh, she takes care of herself. Gotta get the freckles in. Oh, cool. Well, I might work on some pages, so I might be quiet for it. That's fine. But that's cool that you're still going to be here, though. How'd you get? I tried drawing once and it was hard. I drew Patrick from SpongeBob. Well, years of drawing and taking the time to just observe, you know. And hello, Knox Rothwell. But it's years of drawing, pretty much. So, it's funny. I used to draw on the subway trains in Manhattan when I lived there, and people used to watch, and I thought it was cool. I would sit there and draw like concept stuff for my books. So yeah. Well, thank you. My PFP is cool. What's PFP? May I ask? If I sound dumb, I'm just curious. I get anxiety. Maybe someone's gonna take my paper and make fun of me on the train. Oh man, you gotta start somewhere. And even when I have like drawings where I'm just like, oh man, but you have to remember those drawings that get you where you get where you need to be. It may look embarrassing and stuff at first, but you gotta realize it takes somewhere to get somewhere. PF is profile picture. Oh, thank you. It's this character, October. She doesn't have wings though in the story, but it's just a metaphor, I guess. And she does have a tail. She's half dragon. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of those in Manhattan. New York was fun. I enjoyed it, but sometimes it's good to slow it down a bit. Well, she's half dragon, but you won't know until you read the book. Can't give too much, and I don't want to ruin it for my readers. But this is volume 3, so plan on getting this done. Trying to work fast, but also fast enough so I don't lose detail. So yeah, hope that's lining up right. Yes. Then I'll move on to the next panel for a bit. Let this one dry. And come back with a finer nib. Oh, he's still here. He said he's still around. He's drawing right now. Yeah, it's warm here too. It's like 1,000,000 degrees. It feels like the sun is like right above the roof and it's nighttime. How you doing, Andrew 36OS? Or Andrew? Climate change is gonna kill me. Oh, it's definitely freaking hot. Too hot. And when you're laying brush strokes, you want to go in like you're sweeping the floor. Like same thing with an eraser. You want to do that. Like there you go. Look at that. That looks nice. I'll let that panel dry a bit and then move to this. Or should I move this one? I'll just move to the one next to it. Or a space cadet? No, she's an astronaut fairy. Well, there are astronauts, in matter of fact, in this story, but in this book, this manga, but I can't get too much in it. I don't get too into politics, so I would like to just keep it, the politics and entertainment like separate. I'll talk about food before I talk about politics because it gets weird and people have different decisions or, different outlooks on life, and so I try not to touch into that too much. That's cool. No, I don't. I don't really go out and eat too much at all. Really, I cook my own stuff, so not too big on that. I mean, no offense to anyone, but I'm just not into fast food too much. Why do you? Do you like McDonald's? Uh, I mean, but yeah, no, I do my own like cooking. Really, I don't really eat processed stuff. What's with all the food questions? Oh, mysterious guy. Today, oops, I should have. I gotta use whiteout on that. No. Uh, what? Quick question. What's with all the questions? But no, I'd rather not actually do either of those right at this moment. Which one would you rather do? I do. But right now I'm like trying to like time myself tonight. That's fine. You draw too. Oh, I see. So what do you do instead? Hi, Robert. It's Drawing Channel. Yo, what's going on, Marshall? How you doing, Marshall? It's good that you're here on the live stream. I'm sitting here reading comments and drawing at the same time. Just knocking out the work. I think I can work on that foot a bit. Oh, you don't have to do that. Jeffo. I don't know who's Jeffo. I'm still get the hang of this whole I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole live stream stuff. In time, like right now, I haven't hit 1,000 subs yet. But tonight, we draw. Oh, thank you, Chauncey. How are you doing, Chauncey? Well, thank you. I'm Ralph. Sevens is my character. In October, they're characters for my book. Yo, I'm glad you guys stopped in. For real. Thank you. I said I'm just sitting here knocking out panels tonight. And just putting it in. Robert is a troll ban, Robert. Chauncey is cool as hell. Who's Galguru? Hope that looks right. If anything, I can always fix it. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that character. What's going on, Speed Force? How you doing? Sitting here drawing, working on volume 3 of Undergod from my manga. I'll come back and work on that. Or you use the same one often. What's that, Chauncey? Or you use the same one often? Yeah, just getting it in. Try not to cause too much drama or any drama, really. I'm just here to get the work done. Oh, am I? Hold on. Let me read this. Chauncey, yes, sir. Am I banned? I don't have autism. Ralph, what's this scene? Who is Ralph? You a liar. Who the fuck? Uh, oh, this scene is in Undergod Volume 3, and I can't really tell what's gonna happen. Let's just say a strategic attempt on something. And I'm Ralph. What's Undergod about? Spoiler free, of course. I'm interested. Shouldn't take, yeah, it shouldn't take 3 years for a comic or a manga to come out. Well, I've been asked by Speed Force what Undergod is, so I have to take a short commercial break. This is Undergod, my manga. It's 250 pages, yes, and drawn all traditional. And you can check out the story about Sevens in October, and you'll find out about their world. I don't see, the thing is, I don't like to talk too much about what happens, but let's just say there's a moon god religion, and let's just say a dragon girl, and she's from like the past, and someone from the present. So I'll just leave it at that. And let's just say she just thinks this is a dream world. So, but if you want to know more, check out Undergod at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. And you can get, and volume 1 and volume 2, they're available. Volume 2 is available uh, in digital for now until I get the physicals, but volume 1 is physicals and digital, so check it out. Check it out. So I'm gonna have to probably do like a little spoiler on it, but yeah, like it's a slow burn. And then yeah, hey Ralph, tell us about your characters. I haven't checked out. Okay, I won't give any more spoilers. Um, but Okay, the characters. Okay, I'll just say real quick, like Sevens, he's like from the present time. Like he's dealing with some issues. Like he has his own personal goals and stuff, what he wants to do. And I'm not gonna give out too much. And then October, you'll find out a little bit more about her. So I'm not gonna give out too much. It's like all the three factors combined, and that's strains some characters that were already there right from the start. And so I'll go back to drawing. Under God, Volume 3. So to cut it short, I don't find this Australian origin like the probably somewhat more similar to what the early language from. I don't know. I I don't know. I'm kind of entertained a little bit, but also I'm trying to figure out the same thing. He did ask me some questionable things, but it's fine. It's all right. It's not like bad or anything. Do I like Lay's potato chips? Oh, I'm gonna read back what she said. So to cut it short, my final point is yes, Australian Aborigines, like other Melanesians, are probably somewhat more similar to what the early poly paleo Eurasians from around 50,000 years look. Oh, oh, well, I don't know what to say, but yeah, should probably go back to this panel soon. Well, thank you, Marshall. Try to make things kind of entertaining. I should put some music on or something as well, so it's just not too quiet. I'll come back to this stuff, this whole top layer when it dries a little bit. For the meantime, I gotta just do this background, work on some happy trees. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, Karuto? I'm glad you read Volume 1 again. The trains and the harpies, and it's a magical, it's like the story unfolds as it goes, so that's why I don't like to give too much, especially to the people that haven't read it yet. Matter of fact, I gotta send out some books tomorrow to the post office. There's only like 30 of those volumes of Volume 1 with the old title left, so the trains. Thank you. Yeah, it gets a little wild. an old businessman in his 50s who becomes the muscular guy, or Oma's manager. He was an honest worker who did most of the work for a company he worked for 30 years, even when, and see how it relates to stuff. Charity nerves by all ages enjoy the action character. They're all should feel. I try to make it feel organic and have the characters, there's the world put before them, and then they act upon, as they go, or through the world. They're like living through the world. It's not You're not so much directing them too much. Um, I'm chilling, just watching a Jamaican having a crash out playing a horror game. But how about you? I'm chilling. I'm actually just actually I'm at work, but I call this, putting in the hours. So I'm in at work, clocked in. So you guys are at my job, watching me work. Thank you, Speed Force. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll keep doing my thing. But why are you watching a Jamaican yelling, crashing out, Karuto? Curiously, though, the aforementioned ancient Europeans and Northern Asians were already. I mean, I do like crop circles and stuff, and aliens and pyramids. If we're going there, you're at work, like work, work. Well, this is work, work. I'm taking this manga stuff like serious. Like this is, you know, when everyone's not working, I'll be working. So you guys are watching me at work. What I do. But yeah, I know you're at work. But it's cool that you got better. But I'm glad that you're able to be here on the live stream. I never work. I can understand things be kind of tough, and like I mean, I feel bad. Like I mean, I have like some money left from book one, from the volume one still, and but I need more for the funds so I can get volume two physicals to you guys. Like I feel a bit embarrassed about it, but I know that it'll be worth it. Like I'm not gonna like go back on my word and be like, you know what, just straight digital. No, I want you guys to have physicals. I feel physicals are like feels legit, feels like genuine, and I don't know, like a commitment, I guess. When people sleep, I'm a what's your favorite thing when making undergrad? Um, just bring it the interacting, like the characters interacting with each other, and sometimes they the everything like kind of surprises me sometimes, even when the outcome turns out. Um, but yeah, no, I enjoy like drawing the characters, backgrounds, the world, just making it feel alive. And I'm just hoping, or just like if people can see the same thing that I see when I create this stuff. Well, thank you, Karuto. Right now it's just like a windy field, grass. And the thing is like not like I said, you can move fast, but don't lose quality in the work. Like try to keep the quality, but work fast, so it doesn't take years to get the book. That's like not cool. And I feel that the reader should get a lot to read as well. And the thing is too is like I want to take them on an adventure, take them on a ride, you know. So when you're creating this kind of stuff, you're just kind of creating a new place, creating something that's not thought of or just it's out of nowhere. Under God is a manga title, not inherently offensive, but it depends on context. If it's a play on word under God, it's like meant to sound edgy or symbolic matter. Or it because it uses the word. It's almost like in the Pledge of Allegiance, but also it's kind of a play on words too, because the moon god and being under the moon god. God's might it for me for disrespectful, depending on concepts portrayed in Japan, where religious themes are overall the time could be seen as bold or controversial, but not outright offensive without more context. I'll think about that, Jeffy. How you doing, Olin? I'm up here late drawing, just getting the work done, and just chilling. You guys are just chilling with me at, I wouldn't say work, I guess, at the factory right now, and the book is being produced on the assembly line, and this is my spot on the assembly line. I know that sounds stupid. Yeah, it's a play on words. Under God. Okay. Well, cheers, Owen. Yeah, this is this is the assembly line, and you're watching panels get created, and it feels good to sit here and draw. Huh. Who, me? Oh, you mean like drawing digital? I've drawn digital before. Um, but I like the traditional. So theoretically, biology and lab experiments have shown that alternative biochemistries are possible, such as using different nucleic acids like XNA, different base pairs, or even elements other than carbon. There's that. While there's no direct evidence of such life yet, the diversity of extreme environments on Earth, like deep sea hydrothermal vents, support the idea that life can thrive under different conditions. Yeah, when it's really hot in those thermal vents, there's still bacteria and life, crustacean and stuff. It's not like you pull them out and then you can't boil them in a pot. Funny enough, people don't know he's a beast on digital. Yeah, I can do digital. Like digital is just like it's fun, I enjoy digital too, but like right now, like this, I like the feel of the paper and just if this is my back button, this And I think I messed around with this panel too long, so I'll come back to this. I just gotta draw another happy tree here. Another one here. Put some branches on it. Make the place feel alive. Like, oh god, I don't feel like doing this background. Like, force yourself, make yourself want to, like, enjoy it. Till you're to a point where you're just like, I can't stop. You have to stop. So, I'll go to this panel and run the ink out first on this. As far as the audience members not being allowed to give feedback, why does he criticize movies then? He's not a director, so he should shut the hell up. Can I make some life recommendations? Sure. Yes, you may, Owen. And as far as JFJ, as far as the audience members not being allowed to give feedback, why does he criticize movies? Who is this? Who is he? But, Owen, yes, go ahead. I mean, say whatever, it's the chat. Yeah, I just choose to go traditional. Thank you. It is, I guess. It's the code of ethics here. He doesn't think it matters that he contradicts himself left and right because I talk for a living in reality completely ruins any credibility makes him as a waddling punchline. His co-hosts have a deal with his tantrums to maintenance. Who are you talking about? Who is this? Perhaps this whole digging his heels and approaching screaming everyone. Now we see him for like an insecure, miserable bully. Who are you talking about? Insurance companies trick you into thinking your vehicle is covered, but you need collision. Yeah, but it just this surgery manga. Marshall dragged me in here. Hey, what's going on, Hamu? I remember having habits going from digital to traditional by pinching my papers to zoom out. Also, by the way, thank you. Paul Party Sr. Okay. If you get into an accident, yes. How are you doing? I heard of him, but I don't really, I don't really care. I don't really follow him like that. I don't know him like that. I don't follow him. Huh. Thank you. That's why I asked if you wanted to do jumping. Uh, I don't understand. Just doing pretty good. Just got home from work and chilling. Good. Just sitting here drawing, getting this done. Yeah, I feel you. And I feel you in the job. The job will get you what you need, like for the time being. Pay your bills and stuff. But man, it's like you get to a point you're just like, and I'm with you. Like I work jobs too. And yeah, what's the jumping jack? What's going on, Aoba? Obama have D. Because let's be real, Paul's ego isn't as big. I don't know who Paul is. This Paul Parker dude. Ah, okay. Okay, well, can't be mad. I need to turn something on. It's too quiet. I can hear myself think. Yeah, it's October. Do the little touch ups and stuff. But I'm gonna work on this panel down here. Get that going. Well, you have a good night, JFJ, WJJR. It's good having you, and thank you for the interesting questions. I appreciate that. There. Yeah, you can. I appreciate it very much. And thank you for stopping by. And again, uh, you have very interesting an outlook on life. So thank you for coming by. And if you want, check out Under God, Volume 1 and 2. Yes, and have a good night, sir. And you're welcome anytime. Okay, I need to quit messing with this right here. Oh, ma'am. You have a good night, ma'am. So, this is what we get. I'm going to work on this panel here. And then I'll come back and work on October here. Shit. I need something to drink. But we don't get anything to drink until we draw this. Well, anytime. Thank you. What got me into making manga? Man, I just seeing like the old stuff back then. Like I had like actually it was a floppy that was a manga, and that was laying around, and old comic books like my dad had, like the horror comics and stuff. I have to show those off someday. And they don't make those no more. They're like from the 50s and 60s and stuff. Still in good condition. And I like the stories in it. And they were black and white drawings. So like comics and manga all together just inspired me because it was like that stuff was done by human hands. Because I found the art like amazing, and it's like I want to be able to do that. So yeah, and the stories, and it's like it's cheaper than film. You can tell your story through panels and you know uh, sequential arts. Is that yeah? Well, hopefully, uh, you guys mend things together, or you move on and find something better, or vice versa too. You know, like you guys will find a way. This is why I do manga and like writing stories because it's a good escape and it's fun because you can tell stuff that that goes on in your head and that no one else would see until you put it down on paper or digital. And I enjoy this. It's not, to me. I don't see it as like competition and all that. I just see it as like getting the work out there and making it happen. Growing up in a small town in Oklahoma, I, I I used to live in Oklahoma City, and Tinker Air Force Base a long time ago. I'd get a new copy of Shonen Jump weekly, and it took me out of my environment. Yeah, it was good escapism. It's good to get into that, and you're not dragging the world's problems into something that you're escaping. So that's like same thing here. Like when I'm writing this stuff, it's like I keep all that crap out. You know, I'm creating worlds and something new. Manga is something that makes me feel alive in a way. Yeah, and it moves me. And I agree. I agree, Marshall. And I love allowing people to read it and seeing their joy. I agree. I feel the same way. Like they get to see what's going on in your mind and the stories that you're developing. How you doing, LeMay? If I'm saying that right, LMAE. Hello. I've been working on a couple of manga ideas. It's something that drives me to do better. Otherwise, I'd settle to just being a wage slave. Like, that's the thing. You don't want to lose your soul. You don't want to lose that. So it's like, yeah, do the job, get a job if you need be, take care of certain things. But at the same time, if you got to do this kind of stuff, like I feel that, like, rich or poor, broken, all that stuff, like, I don't know, like, even if I was broke, I'd still do this. I'd still have that need. And I can't speak for everyone, but me personally, like, I have that need to put this story out. Like, if I don't, then I would regret it. Like, it's one of those things. But I feel like, it's like tell that story, write that song, paint that picture, because no one else will believe in your vision except you until you make it a reality. If you know what I mean. You can talk about this rocket ship that you're gonna make, that you're gonna, you know, I'm gonna go to the moon and do this and that, and yeah, you can talk about it all you want, but um, it's making that rocket ship is what, until people see that, then they'll believe you. But other than that, it's just a dream and a thought, and it's up to you to make it reality. Yeah, no, it's just create that world, get lost in it. I say don't get too obsessed with it, then, but in a way, kind of get obsessed in a way, kind of. But I better switch up my nib. Have you thought about submitting to Viz's one-shot program? Oh, no. I have my own publishing, my own publishing LLC. I already have a book out. I've showed it before. I'll show it again real quick. This is like my manga right here. Under God. 250 pages. And yeah. But yeah, no. I already, I've got, no. Once I make books and stuff, then I just go ahead and put them in the print, put them right on the website. Draw these scales in real quick. Oh yeah, I remember Tokyo Pop. Even a New Type magazine. Yeah, it's been a minute. While this is panels drying, I'll go ahead and start doing this background on this. Yeah, it shouldn't take 3 years to fucking draw a panel. Oh my god. No. Thank you. Of Undergod? Yeah, I kind of want to. I guess in a subconscious, subtle way. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Good. Oh, thank you. Gotta go get some more ink. I mean, I've got like 3 more ink wells left unopened, so I just opened one before I started the stream. Draw some happy trees. And then, have you played Super Monkey Ball? I thought you were bouncing. Yes, I have on my game on the GameCube, and yeah, Bob Ross with inks. Thank you. It's a compliment. Some happy trees and some happy grass blowing in the wind, and some blades of grass in the foreground, even in the background. Give some sense of movement and motion, so that everything's not stiff. You should feel excited about your work. This is a drag. Why? I don't feel like this. It's like you're kicking your imagination right in the ass, saying, I don't have time for you. You gotta have time for that. If you don't make that world for someone to believe in, then if you don't believe in it, then why should anyone else believe in it? Why should anyone else care if you don't put in the work and you don't believe in it? Well, I hope you get some rest and don't stay up too late. But yeah, fall in love with your work. Make it your and I want to say this, your Neverland or whatever, but make it. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in this world with cannibals and stuff, but make it, you know, make it believable. The tablet I got is from a brand called Vic. It's 22 inches and, in my opinion, just as good as a Wacom, half the price. Interesting. But may that tool assist you in your endeavors. I come into this problem where no matter what I do, I can never get people to like my work as much as I do. The thing is, I'll just say this, I have people that don't like my work, and you know what? I'm like, cool. I'm fine with that. Not everyone's gonna like what you do, and you can't please everyone. And keep that in mind, but at the same time, don't let that bring you down. And you just have to keep doing and believing in your work and keep practicing, keep making it, like make it happen. Because, yeah, like I said, not everyone will like what you do, and you have to remember that you can't please everyone, and that's true. You just can't, and don't, and you don't need everyone's validation to be like, hey, like me. No, you don't need their validation. Just keep doing the work, with or without their validation. In the end of the day, they'll go home having breakfast, lunch, or whatever with their family or whoever's the next, whatever they do, and they got you thinking like you're not worth it. No, I don't need anyone's validation to do that. I finally caught your live. What's going on, CC Nelson? Yes, I am drawing live streaming. All noob, do it, lady. How you doing, all noob? Hey, I wanted to know, is there anything you think you could have done better in your earlier work in Under God? Shit is in the chat. You know what? I mean, I could have probably extended some things or filled out a few things, but other than that, I think it's fine. It's a learning lesson, and if it wasn't for those learning lessons, then I wouldn't be able to apply it in my second and third volumes and the ones coming up. Oh god, Chit is in the chat. I just got back home from work, haha. I'll be commenting in between working. Yeah. Man, I'll like I said, I'm gonna be up just chipping away. What is going on, Yoshi? What is happening? Just having a late night draw, listening to some classical music, and knocking it out. And working on volume 3 of Under God right now. So yeah, I'm just doing a late night stream. So I've only been on for an hour already. Should probably draw the grass blowing in the wind. But yeah, so yeah, you don't. Going back to that, you don't need people's validations for that stuff. I'll be streaming tomorrow definitely. I was gonna do it yesterday, but man, I was just like, I just wasn't feeling it. I was trying, and I was just so much stuff going on. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm listening to Vivaldi actually. I think the Four Seasons. Gotta kind of have it fancy up in here. Late night drawing, listening to classical, working with old tools. I like it. Maybe I'm an old soul, but I don't know. I like it. Creating this book. Oh yes. I don't know if I'm gonna get a copyright strike for having this after I upload, but it just helps with the drawing, you know. It helps. Like every violin is like a blade of grass. You're just like working with it. I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know. You just gotta feel the drawing and feel the situation and feel everything. This panel should be dry now, and I'll come back to this and to the top. Go to the other artists in person and be grateful even if they hate your work. Just take what you can get. Yeah. Oh, yeah, even if you do, that's alright. It's like, thank you. It must be a little personal, but it's alright. But I'll show you. I don't know. Like, I'm always willing to share stuff, but not give all of my magic tricks, I guess. My other story that has to do with classical musicianship has turned me into a classical nurse, so I can go all day with it. Cool. Oh yeah, I love like that old feel and like I don't know something about it. Yoshi's saying, nah, it makes sense. For me, it's classical or video game music. Good setting for this mood. Yeah, totally. For a minute there, I had like Earthbound, oh, Symphony of the Night, Pennsylvania. Uh, that's like beautiful music, especially for game music too. Um, it's another one. Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand. Getting all this all cleaned up. Yeah, near replicant. Yeah, I agree. Beautiful music. Um, Even I've been yeah near replicant. It's awesome. Been listening to Little Stellar Blade. That's some of that. It helps with when you're drawing, like when you're listening to music, and especially in situations, it helps with the mood. Um, for real, an action scene. Listen to something pumped up. Don't I? It's like don't like it's like oh I'm gonna listen to something pumped up while like something slow is going on. It just doesn't match. Use a feather to clean it up a bit. Any more pencil marks? A little bit. But I'm just focused on this panel here. Then I'm gonna paint her up, paint up her hair. Get that all done up. What's up, Yosh? Yes, we're all here tonight. I enjoy doing this. This is pretty cool. Like all here in this indie space and just here creating stuff and not causing any drama, just doing the work. We're partying at the club. Yeah, the club. Oh, the club. Yeah. This is actually just straight ink. Um, I didn't dilute this with water. Usually I keep a bottle of diluted ink with a little bit of water and indie ink mixed together when I start doing ink washes. But this is just straight ink right here because she's got make that look shiny. Her hair makes everything pop, you know. Yeah, Mars Volta is good if you're into weird spacey vibe. Oh yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've known a few people have listened to Mars Volta. They've been around for a minute. Just I don't know what this whole copyright thing like. You know, when you upload a video, if you get struck or if you know like get flagged or something. Baby metal's fun. I like baby metal. Misfits, Cradle of Filth. You know, I like Cradle of Filth. Oh yes, get it in. Gotta stay on top of things, especially for what's to come next year. So I gotta put in overtime a little bit, and that's fine. It's all right. We're only what an hour and 13 minutes in. Now we gotta work on these backgrounds up here. Make sure she looks proportionally right. The work is there, right, Yoshi? Penciling the last page of chapter 11 right now. Good, good. I'm glad you're getting putting in the work too. And we'll take the time here and read your book, so I can do some fan art for you too, Yoshi. Yes, give Yoshi some love, man. Give Marshall some love as well. Every like you guys have been putting in some work, so uh, I don't want to get caught slacking. So how you doing, Sloth? Thank you, thank you. I feel yeah. I mean it's cool, you know. I'm just glad everyone's like doing this, you know. Like before, it was just like I remember just staying up late at night just drawing. Didn't even have a YouTube channel, you know. It's just like one of those things where you look back at where you're at and where you were at, and just because I remember just like late nights just watching documentaries and just drawing, working on Under God, Volume One. I didn't know anyone in the community, like no one. Yes, you do. You have some fan art coming soon, but I want to read your book first before I do that. And Marshall, I think I'm gonna redo the drawing of on Penguin Boy of Alba, or do another character as well. Like I feel like I pushed it, made it better. That's just me. Thank you. Thank you, Marshall. Facts. Underground feels gritty, intense like Berserk. I try, but it'll. You guys will see. You'll see what's gonna happen. Like Volume 3. Is it like foggy? Can you guys? Maybe I have to clean the lens. Oh, there it goes. Sharpening up. Oh, thank you, Yoshi. It's there's some things I could work on, but at the same time I'll sharpen it up a bit and wait till it gets into this volume. Just gets kind of crazier from what's gonna happen. I'm thinking about making my first project a white, but I'm gonna need to make some tech upgrades before I really throw down with it. So in the meantime, it's what? I'll come back. It's nothing but concept arts. Well, that's fine. You make the concept art and you just build from there. Concept art's always good to have because it's like one of those things you can always look back at it and make some changes if need be, if you're feeling it or not, instead of jumping right into it without it. So it's good to have concepts. Um, I'm constantly worried about them. Oh, sevens in October, Yoshi. CC Nelson, just use some pen and paper. You got this. Yeah. What kind of upgrades, CC Nelson? At least you have that, man. Most people don't get ideas, CC Nelson. Yeah. It For everything that's gonna happen, it's there's gonna be some let's just say some things. It's just like, man, I want to tell you guys so bad, but I can't because I don't want to ruin it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep still the approach just for a different story, not the one I'm focused on right now. Man, I pop in Castlevania, listen to some of that, nerd out a little bit, flipping nerd, right? I like that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, like you said, I want a drawing monitor and Flip Studio Paint. Okay, back to work for a bit. Uh, you can do it, man. We'll be here. We'll be here, Marshall. Yeah, I wish you the best to on your endeavors and getting your tools that'll help you on your journey, on your artistic journey. When you want those tools, you'll get them. You'll make it happen. It feels pretty cozy. I mean, it's a little rough. Oh, Marshall uses Clip Studio. He's pretty good at it. And I know I should be downloading it. My bad, Marshall. Because he sent me some stuff on it. And I've been working traditional. And I feel bad. I will download it. My bad. Um, he ain't leaving. He's here. Yeah, no. But for real, you can, yeah, get those tools, man. Make it happen. What's going on, Unc? Oh, yes. Doing some late night drawing. Getting it in. What's going on, Night Dog? But yeah, just finishing up some panels. Well, I'm gonna work on these backgrounds. Before I jump into that one. Let me clean it up first, because it's got like, thank you. I'm about to put in the backgrounds real quick. I'm gonna clean it up. Might do the ink washes, maybe. I still put her arm in. Put her arm, draw that in. Make sure it's all linked up right. Thank you. It's coming together. It's looking pretty nice. I've done research and I've heard CPS or just CPS in general, Clip Studio, shown as the top choice for web comics. I'm truly not. Oh yeah, Marshall, yeah, he uses it. It's and from what I've tested it out, it felt pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna draw these fish scales on this fish, and I should redo that bubble. I feel like it's like keeps like focusing in and out. Not child protected. It's studio paint. I'll only clean my lens. 2 seconds. It's gonna get a little bit dark here for a second. Clean? Yeah. Ah, much better. Okay. Draw the fish scales. Just a, I gotta do some painting tonight later on. I want to get the majority of this stuff done, or like damn near, you know. Now I gotta do some leaves in the background. Cereal. Lots of cornflakes. Putting in the background. Some trees. Some more happy trees. Signal Coy, yeah, it was. Now he's got a sword in his head. Trying to make that background feel like it's alive a little bit. Every little touch makes a difference. And that is where we're at, and I gotta put in her little eyes, a little shine in her eyes, and make her hair a little bit longer here. Yeah, shape it up, and then I'll come back to this in a few minutes, and then I'll go ahead and erase all the pencil marks. Straighten those fins out of it. Come back here. Work on the background. Put in the leaves. So it's like the wind's blowing and stuff. And the sun's going to be shining down through the woods. So it's like it's going to look flat. Should feel like it's alive. These happy trees should feel alive. Although I'm just going to turn the page and just read it real quick. That's fine. For me personally, I gotta make this feel alive. Get a force floor a little bit. Tree trunk, she's stepping over it. Bring some of these leaves to the foreground. Probably make some leaves drop. Give like some effect of like the wind is blowing, or just like, like the forest isn't still. And that's the thing. Like even when your characters and all that stuff, like background should feel lucky tree trunk. Clever. I didn't even think about that. But clever. Then that should look spot on. I want to give some depth in this woods. The community lore. Lucky tree. Uh, shit. You're gonna have to give me a minute for that. Shit. Yeah, give me a minute. We'll come back to that. Let's see here. Alright, I'll come back to this. And if I come up with lore, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know. It's on the fly. I didn't even think about it. She's just crossing over. She's just stepping over the tree trunk. Or log. And okay, I'll come back to these two, and I'll move back to here, maybe. No, I'll come back down here. Add little details here. I'm glad it's Friday. Or moving into Saturday, or it's probably Saturday now. I don't even know what time it is. I've been on, what, for an hour and 35 minutes. It's fine. Making good progress for working on a page. The flaunchiest tree. Lord of crosshatches. Name the tree master Splinter then. Oh, Yeah, Ralph's hatching game. Thank you, Yoshi. I'm okay. I don't. I mean, I just try to, just do the work. You know, just. I appreciate that. The radio tower. People who's been reading Under God will understand the radio tower. Yeah, it's like everything is coming through, and things are going to get interesting in Volume 3. Like, how everything's going to play out. Let's make some grass blowing in the wind. I always loved, like, in like Dragon Ball, when they always had like clouds casting shadows down below an open field. I always thought that was cool. And in that sense, I kind of borrowed a little from that. Yeah, I always thought it was a cool look. Something about it. I mean, I kind of want to like just game out, like play an RPG or just play something. I haven't really done that lately. We have little fine details, a happy grass blowing in the wind. She's sneaking around. Thank you, Marshall. Make a blade of grass blowing. Make her hair kind of blow too. So it's going with the wind. Little touches like that. Those little finite little things. No one has to care about it, but you should. It's the subtleties that add up. Just waiting for the inks to dry on the top panels, so I can go back and start erasing some things. Oh yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, so do I. I do care about the little subtle details. Very little ones. Really add up. And it makes the world come to life too. Right now it's like this hill right now, with grass blowing in the wind. That right in here, I'm trying to like make it like a hill, right in front of October, and how the wind is blowing. It's catching. It's those little subtleties like that. I agree. It's very satisfying. Something about it. It's like that clean surgical execution. It's like the diamond out of the rough kind of thing. And you're cleaning it up. The further you go back, the more compact you want your strokes to give that feel of distance and scale. And as you're moving up closer, you want to kind of separate your strokes. I have to bust out the. Oh, thank you for being on. I enjoy having you on, and I'll be here tomorrow drawing, same time, maybe earlier, maybe. See where I'm at. But yeah, keep up the drawing, and I wish you the best on your manga and your creative endeavors. Make that happen, and believe in yourself as well. You have a good night. You have a good night, Hamu. Let's see. I guess these two up here should be dry, and then I can well, good night. Thank you. Thank you for being on again. I think I'll go ahead and add this on. Did you ever go to Guthrie? What's that? I'm going to erase this stuff so I can see a little clearer on what's going on, and then do the detail inking after that. Oh, town next to Oklahoma City. I probably went through it. I mean, I was a child when I lived there. Well, all I can tell you is like, yeah, I lived on Tinker Air Force Base at the time. Where is my this one? Because it's starting to fade. It looks kind of blotchy because I didn't mix the ink so well. So I gotta go back over carefully and go over just this speech bubble. There. Oh, I can hit that with whiteout right there. Okay, let that dry. I've been in both places but worked in. Huh. Yeah, it's been years. I couldn't really tell you much about Oklahoma City, but I can just say I just remember being on that base and a little bit of stuff. Right now I'm looking for... so we can listen to that. And then we're gonna call it a night here in like heading to bed. I gotta help decorate away tomorrow. Well, you have a good night, Unc, and not congratulations. I don't know who's getting married, but good luck on that, and make that look nice. But you have a good one, C. Nelson. Talk to you later, Unc. You have a good night, and good luck. Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were leaving. Yeah, I plan on staying on here until I'm done with this inking stuff. Alright, Yoshi. You have a good night, brother. And thank you for stopping in as well. And you guys check out Yoshi's work in another world in another world with my gun. I'm gonna read that as soon as I'm done with this commission here in the next few days. If I have some time, I will read that and do some fan art for him. Keep doing your thing, man, and we'll let you know when I read Volume 2. Well, definitely. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, thank you everyone for stopping by and stuff. It's always good having you on. It's always good having everyone on. So I'll be on here, drawing away. I can't get off until I'm done with the inks. Let's see. Alright, that should be dry. That should be dry, and I can start erasing. Yes. Carefully. This is like ripping off the package off a gift. Should look nice and clean. Fix that border up. See what I was just talking about. It wasn't dry up here, so fuck. I can use whiteout. I can always come back. The ink was still wet. I better not touch that part and just let it dry. I smeared it. How will I ever fix it? There. Let it dry, come back, hit it again if need be. So it really doesn't bleed through your stuff. And now, start inking these scales. Finish this part right here. What's going on? Oop. There. Up late drawing. Putting in the hours. Let's see here. That I can fix that. Clean it up a bit. Come back. That looks pretty good. Now this is just like doing little details. Tiny details. What's going on? What's going on? Xyloid? How are you doing? Just up late drawing my manga. Under God Volume 3. Doing some late night drawing and burning the midnight oil. Just putting in the work. Listen to thunderstorms. Who is Mikasi? Oh, yeah, I do. I heard stuff about him, but I do. in a way, yeah. My one favorite is the famous Monsters album. What about you? Stay the course, knock this stuff out. These pages out. Shape her, shape her foot out a bit. Yeah, I agree. He does. I like that. I need to quit messing with this grass. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Yoshi. I still have to see who Mikasa is. I'll look her up when I get off the stream later. Mikasa. That down. Mikasa. Okay, I'll look her up. Thank you, Yoshi. Oh, Attack on Titan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to say the same thing, Yoshi. It's funny, this character has been in development for a long time. This book went through so many changes. Like the art direction. First it was like fully colored, all computer colored, and I just wasn't feeling it. I can't hear the cuss. Yeah. October's a doll, so she's an interesting character. A lot of things. There's much more to come. You'll find out. So I'm like so eager to tell this story and finish Under God, get it done all the way through. I never thought about that. Yeah, wore 2B's clothes, she could pass. Yes. Huh. Never thought of that. She's a half dragon. I don't want to ruin it for my readers. Now I'm at the point where it's just like, alright, I should probably start cleaning up these panels. Alright, so... Okay, I think I've done fooling around with these backgrounds a bit. But see, like, now I'm, like, doing all these little touch-ups, because it's like, I can't help it. When this nib runs out of ink, then I'll be like, okay, stop, Ralph, quit. Man, you gotta draw every blade of freaking grass. Yeah, I did it, what, 2 hours and 4 minutes. We got this inked up bit to where we want it. And on a stream, yes, thank you. And it doesn't take years to finish a damn page. And the whole time I'm on stream and I'm not trashing anyone, but I'm just talking and drawing and showing my readers and the potential ones, like, hey, your burger is getting done. I'm not talking behind the counter. You're actually seeing your burger get done, and that's how I see this stuff. It's like it's either you're working on your stuff or you're talking. I think I'd rather put something out. So let's get to volume 4 as soon as we can. Really pushing it. So at some point, you have to tell yourself, all right, you're done, or you're going to stop drawing every goddamn leaf. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Thank you. Yeah, it's just not time to be toxic. It's just time to put the work out and show, like, hey, there's creators out here that's doing the work and not causing drama. And top of that, you're not going to be waiting for a long time for something to be finished. I want to stay consistent with Under God and the other stories I have in mind, like always putting out work, always having something done. I like working large volumes. Like, I know this volume is going to be over 3 pages because of what's going to happen. And it's very important. I really feel that it needs to be pushed to that level. Thank you, Chauncey. Got all the inks done in the stream, the majority of it. I'm just doing the little nitpicky things. Like, I know it's like, well, it's like one of those things that just, it bothers me. It's like if I don't do this, like when I'm not on camera, this is what I'd be doing. Just making sure everything is like there. And feels like there's dimension and depth and all that. You don't have to do that, but this is just my personal choice of going about things. So she looks about done. Filling some of that hair so it looks shiny, but also not, you know. Alright, let that dry. Let this dry right here. Then I'm going to come back with an eraser. And I guess we like kind of sit and wait. Yeah. Then the ink washes, do all that stuff after it's done, drying and stuff. I hope one day I can meet you in person. Yeah, definitely. I'd like to meet everyone. I'd like to meet you too, Chauncey. Too. Everyone. I actually met Marshall. But it's like one of those things like, yeah, I'm always down. Show some stuff like, yeah, I'll show like some art stuff and then like just give little tips and tricks on, I don't want to say trick. It's just like developing skills in art and all that stuff. You know. So we're gonna let her dry. I think I think yes, it's dry. Good. No smearing. Perfect. That would be awesome though. Clean that up. Get that going. Make sure it's all good and go. Good to go. Still see a bunch of pencil marks here. That needs to be cleaned up. I might do that. I did yesterday on the other one, or the day before yesterday. My bad. I might add tones. Just want to make sure it's all cleaned up. Like even the pencil marks. Alright, very subtle. It's just for the printing and up close and all that stuff. Just want to make sure it's like all good and clean. And then you can start doing ink washes and all that stuff. Please don't smear, please don't smear. Should be good. Yes. Get that background all nice and cleaned up. Have you... Okay. I'm back on my last break. I could watch the feathering all day. It's good to have you back, Marshall. Have you ever tried applying digital tones for your work or had thought of it for saving money? You know, it's funny, like, if I wanted to, like, it's funny, like, in Photoshop, I can, like, scan in the tone and, like, save it as, like, a brush paint, kind of, like, copy it, and set it on a separate layer as a transparency. I mean, I could do it, but on some real stuff, I feel it needs to be complete with it on physically. Yeah, Marshall. I guess there's some ASMR tones to this, the feathering. Okay, I didn't smear good. But now, let's move this one. Because when the eraser gets like ink on it and stuff, then it's like I gotta chop it off. Chop the ink part off the eraser, or like rub it on some sandpaper or something. Clean that up. Yeah. It's got that nice finish feel after taking all the pencils, seeing the ink as a result, just sitting there. Yeah. Clean up the, sweep it up. And I find therapy in, yes, very smooth. I find therapy in this, all of this whole process. So that's what I did. I just worked from a page from the ground up, in a way. I had my borders made already, but just wanted to work. This is me having a session when I'm drawing, when I'm not on camera. This is when I'm doing this kind of work. I'm kind of glad the YouTube art tutorial trend of do this masterpiece, don't do this scribbles is dying out. Oh yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff is like everyone has a different experience in approaching art, music, painting, drawing, all that stuff. Everyone learns differently. You can show the basics, but from there it's like you kind of develop your own thing and you start learning things as you go. I need a compilation video of you just erasing pencil lines and feathering. I can do this all day if you guys want. Is that what you guys want? Just kidding. I'll just go ahead and clean it up. I just want to make sure all the stuff's out because rolling onto, like doing inks. I know. Like doing inks and stuff. And then there's like the eraser, the stuff from the eraser, all that stuff, the rubbings. It starts to it'll get in the way. It's like trying to drive over a speed bump with a nib, and it just gets nasty. It's late night. Listen to some ASMR feathering and some thunderstorms. What do we do from here? Now, from here, I start doing ink washes and then screen tones. I don't feel that I need to. Well, I mean, shit. Was your supplies recommended by anyone who's a traditional creator themselves, or everything you use was completely your choice? Pretty much my choice. I went with what felt nice and felt good. And there's some things like I've watched other creators use, and I'm like, I would not use that shit. Um, yeah, this is my choice. Because yeah, like the pink eraser. I know there's like a popular eraser that the manga artists use, and I said I can just go to my dollar store and use this, and that's fine. If I can get the message across, like right now, like I was using the deleter paper in the previous volumes, and then in this one, I like the cardstock. I'm going with cardstock paper because I like how it soaks in when you're doing like ink washes, which what I'm about to do real quick. When you're doing like ink washes and stuff, it feels. I like how it absorbs in the paper and the look that it gives. Calligraphy brushes are wild. They are. They really are. Right now, this brush is kind of frayed, so I need something. I need something new. Those brushes are bats. Those brushes over there are baseball bats now. They do not paint. Oh, here it is. Yes, it is. It is time for ink washing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on this first panel here. Fuck, feels like something's on my leg. And do I have, yes I do. It's just light fine touches. NyQuil's kicking in. Well, you have a good night on, and thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna do my ink washes, and then I'll be jumping off, but I'm gonna finish this first. Tap into your inner Takahika. Taka. Tap into your inner Inoue. Oh man, the phone's about to die. I have 15% left on my phone. It's what I'm recording on right now. I am. I'm tapping in. This is where the ink washes come in. But I like how it absorbs, and then when it dries up, it starts revealing the your ink, your strokes from the pen from underneath. Take Inoue. This, like, I find relaxing. As well. Like all of it. It's like all of it, the painting, the drawing, the brush, the ink strokes, all that stuff. They all play. Yeah, I've worked with Bristol board. They all play into in unison. Yes. Same with the screen tones. That's the last thing. Well, I just read what they said real quick, and I just turned the page. I don't care about the art. Well, I do. My readers will too. If they're into art and all that stuff, they'll care about it. But yes, I have worked with Bristol board, done paintings and all that stuff, even pizza boxes. Why do you ask? So I'll touch that up right there a bit and come back. You know, the shadows are there just a little bit. She's stepping over. I don't want to overdo it because I can come back and like hit it up again because you don't want to keep working in the same spot. Then it'll start warping and boiling over kind of look. So you want to kind of let the paper absorb it without adding too much water. Because when you start adding too much water, you just get this warping, and it'll start tearing into the paper. So patience is key. Have patience. Yeah, I have it pre-mixed already in a bottle, and if I need to dilute it, I'll just add more water to it. So you just can work at different levels. And this should, personally, like this kind of stuff. It beats Copic markers just from experience. You can really stretch out paints and all that stuff and have a better effect than those markers and rich saturated looks without spending a ton of money. But they are fun to work, fun to mess with. Yeah, that's about it. Just a little bit of water. Depends on your taste and on how far you really want to bring out the shadows and bring out the depth and things. Like matter of fact, I need to add a little bit of water to this mix. Feels like it's very concentrated. It has that animated feel, like when it's done, these panels, like when it's there, it should have like that animated look, like it's not flat. But it definitely helps bring depth. How do I feel about ink on Bristol board? Oh, that's cool. Totally do it. But like for ink washes, I would highly recommend it. It'd be cool. I mean, it seems to hold pretty well. Right now, I'm bringing out shadows or the depth and things. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out Undergod Volume 1 and Volume 2. They're available and they're out already. Available at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. Go check out my website at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. And also check out my YouTube at sevens underscore October, Angels of Renaissance. There you can also get to the site from there too. And on Twitter or X, check out sevens underscore October if you want to follow me on there. I should be on Instagram more often. I've kind of been lacking on there, but I'm on Instagram too as sevens underscore October. Well, I'm on there. I really don't care about the politics on stuff, but I'm on there because people see my art and they follow my work on there too. So I don't know what to say, but you know, I don't pay for the premium. I don't pay for the blue check mark though. I'll tell you that. I'm just trying to get the books out there and get into the public's eye. You know, Thank you. Because that's what's important right now. It's just finishing the work and getting it to the customers and to the people that care about this stuff. Because it's not gonna last forever. So try to do my damn best, you know, all of us. So we're adding some depth to the leaves in the woods to make it appear like light is shining through. I hated Twitter even before Elon took over. I can't stand this. I put up with TikTok before that phone guys. I'm about to jump on TikTok soon as well. Like I have an account, but I haven't done nothing on there yet. Like it's dormant. So I'll be on there. But yeah, I'll be promoting Under God. Volume 1 and 2. Currently I'm working on Volume 3. It's in the works. And I'm just showing you guys progress and showing you what's being done. But man, for real, I appreciate everyone stopping in and, checking out the progress and all. Do lightly, lightly. I'll brush that up, clean it up. She looks kind of happy, right? Yeah, you guys like, subscribe to this channel, get the algorithm going. Yeah, not gonna let up or give up on this whole indie stuff and keep pushing it. Thank you. You know, I want this to grow. I want all this to grow and make things, make things real, make things happen. Yeah. I'm liking these leaves. Yeah. Now it's adding more depth to it. Yes, back to the grind. Oh, yes. There. Then from here, start adding the shadows from the clouds. Yeah. What's going on, Omer? How are you doing? Surprised you're on here this late. We're definitely on the grind. Getting these pages done. Oh fuck, my battery's about to die. Yeah, everything's good. Everything is going pretty good. I'm just grabbing my charger. Trying to get this all ink washed in, and then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna call it a night. I might go out for a late night drive. Yeah, let's get to the charger. Thank you, Omer. I got the charger on there. What was that, 5%? It's coming along. Actually, started from ground up, like from pencils all the way to where it's at. It's almost been 3 hours. It's 2 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yes, I agree. Always like a late night drive. It's relaxing, and it's like there's no one else outside driving. On top of that, it's like where I'm at, it's like one of those small towns, anyways, so even better. Do some late night driving and thinking, kind of reflecting on the day or the night, should I say. You cruising in your hot rod? Yeah, in my Chevy S10. Yeah. Well, luckily it's just up the street. I'm not planning to go too far. Stop in, grab a few things, and then drive back. With the Chevy S10, I mean, it could if I did some tweaked it up. I mean, they do. I mean, I have two Chevy S10s. I like working on those trucks. I mean, there's things I'm learning about it as well. It's just my little side thing. It really is. It's a very great little truck. It's fun to work with, easy to get parts, and it doesn't have all that computer shit in it. Excuse my language. All the computer stuff. Thank you, Ethan. It erases. Thank you. Yeah, I've been drawing for a few hours. Finishes pretty much this whole page in this whole stream. So you got something souped up, a 2016 Chevy Camaro. That's too rich for my blood. I think I'll stick with the beat up S10 for now. So I remember driving when we were driving in your car speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. I had a Chevy S10 through college and ran it until it died. I love those trucks. I mean, I love it. It's fun. Like I said, it's easy to work on. It's not complicated. Solid. I'm doing good, Ethan. How about yourself? That's good. That's good. Let's see. Okay. I'll see where you got that from. I mean, it's a funny thing about the Model S10. It has a I have two versions. I have a 93 version and a 99. The 93 version, the older one, like it has a starter in it, and the other day, it never does this, but the other day it like started on its own. And with the starter, you actually kind of have to hold that button down. Chapter 15 is getting a little bit of hype, and it's Tracy Chapman. Tad over. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm there with my Chevy S10 right now. Yeah, I agree. Listening to retro wave, just driving, and or I like listening to Art Bell. Listen to the weirdos and people call. Art Bell's no longer around, but he would like talk about paranormal stuff and weird shit, aliens and stuff. I like that kind of stuff and the pyramids and the strange things of the world. I like things to get a little interesting. Um, yeah, yeah, Night Call. Yes, I love that. I love that song. Chromatics, all that kind of stuff. Very good for nighttime driving. My S10 was a 96 manual with no AC. Oh, really? See, yeah, the other ones I got, they're automatics. And apparently they had an electric S10 vehicle. That's funny, I don't even know how to drive a stick yet. I thought on some Tron Legacy soundtrack, and cruise at 80 miles an hour on the highway. Yeah. Just love hearing people call to the radio and open up about things that I would most definitely keep to myself. Oh yes, hearing yes, but it's interesting. It makes life a little interesting. Um, so like Art Bell, synthwave music, classical music, uh, just chill. I can listen to it when I'm driving. Oh, it is. Well, I'm not paranoid. I'm not crazy. I don't think so. They always say I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. Just, you just have to decipher what's, like, no, that's not real. That's not. But there's some things, you kind of question. I question, and it's okay. Like I always question with the pyramids, like I always bring that up, like the blocks and all that stuff. Like, how do you make something like that with a chisel? And I've worked with machines and all that stuff, and there's no fucking, excuse me, there's no way you're gonna make 90-degree cuts and all that stuff with a chisel and just eye it like, oh yeah, it looks about straight. It looks like about 90 degrees. I remember when I remember I remember. Now it's just lyrics to a song. I think I got all my ink washes in. Now, maybe I should. I don't know if I should start. It's all fun and games until your car starts floating under the blue light. Well, yeah, it starts doing that. It's like, get me down from this ride. I don't like this anymore. I'm too high. That kind of stuff. Yeah, it can happen. But no, you have to be like, no, I'm not gonna wear the tinfoil on my head today. You have to decipher what is real and what's not, and ground yourself, and not fall too deep into the rabbit hole, and not be able to pull yourself out of it. Oh my, he's got this. Man, I don't even know what time it is. It's only 12:32. Well, I'm in here in Ohio time, so it's only midnight 30, so mid 30. I think I don't know. I think I did okay today. What do you guys think? Yeah, I did a page. Got some panels done. Got some ink washing in. Oh, so you're in the past and I'm in the future. Yeah, we're in Ohio, and the time here is late, but it's not too late. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like 2 in the morning when I looked at the clock, but I'm surprised how early it still is, and it's the weekend. The night is still young, but I don't know. I really feel like I need to go grab some stuff. October is stepping over the log. Gas that state. My mom was actually born in Ohio, and I have some relatives out there. Yeah, it's not so bad out here. I like Ohio. It's alright. I mean, it has its moments. But yeah. Oops. Sorry. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out Under God. Volume 1 and 2. I have to promote the book. Gotta eat somehow, right? Well, I'm doing a commission painting right now. I'll have some more paintings. Terribly sorry you guys get memed on so bad though. At times it's so yeah. We have the most astronauts here. The most astronauts came from Ohio, I guess. A lot of astronauts came from Ohio. I don't know what more I can do. Except maybe... Shit. Well, I can add some clouds. But since the shadows are being casted from above... Who, me? Go to sleep? I mean... Probably in the next hour. After I do my drive. Gotta put these happy clouds in. I'll stretch. I'll stretch and do my pull-ups and all that stuff. But then, I'm not doing no pull-ups tonight. I'll do that in the morning. But here's the, just gotta put in my happy clouds. Gotta do the little happy clouds like that. Because it just got done raining. The sun is shining. Clouds have to cast a shadow from below. Cast a shadow onto the ground. Sometimes just a touch. Yeah, I agree. I used to live in Manhattan too. Never lived in California. California. My bad. I have a friend that always says that, so that's why I said that. Yeah, like, why do we want to get to the bottom the fastest? Police shouldn't be out too. Well, the police might be out. It's not the first, so I should be okay. I see that. Trying to get that in focus. Hmm. That's true. How you doing, Joker? 2245. Can I just call you Joker? How you doing tonight? We're just here doing some late night drawing, getting things together, working on panels. I think I did enough today. Don't you guys think so? I mean, it's going on 3 hours, and I can work on the other pages tomorrow or something. I need to stretch for a second. I need to get up and stretch. Thank you, Cece. But yeah, it's coming along. Thank you, Joker. Been drawing for several hours. It's 2 hours and 58 minutes. I appreciate that. And it's coming along. Thinking if I want to add the screen tones tonight. I mean, yeah, sounds about good, right? Yeah, I think I need to do that too. I mean, shit. I mean, for real. Should I? I'm really thinking about it. I should just get out, right? I've done enough tonight. Enough is never enough. Alright, you guys. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Um, yeah, it's been 3 hours. And I'll be back tomorrow. And you guys check out Under God, Volume 1 and Volume 2. They're available at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. Go check it out. Definitely go give it a read. Maybe I'll do a little spoiler here in the future. You know, it's 250 pages for Volume 1, and we have Volume 2, digital download. Same thing with Volume 1, it's a digital download as well. But go check it out. Every little bit helps. And we'll be having physical copies of Volume 2 very soon. I'm just working at it, so yeah, definitely try to be there. And thank you on the stream. Definitely, you guys. I'll stick around for another hour if I could, but it's it's like 12:30 and I gotta be up early. And I feel so bad for kind of leaving, but it's Friday night. You guys should be out or just. I'll go to bed later, but I'll go to bed. But thank you so much for being here. And like I said, check out Under God, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And Volume 3 will be out soon as well. So you guys stay awesome, get some rest, and stay out of trouble. And I will see you tomorrow night. And thank you. I'll go to bed. And yes, uh, okay, yes. Good night, everyone, and thank you. Get some sleep.